Okay, just making sure of everything. Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to my stream. I know it's been a week. I'm finally back. I really need that time off. Not really to rest or anything, but mainly to kind of make a better plan for YouTube and for other things in my life right now. Especially because it's a new year and everything. It's better to take some time off to do that. So I'm just really happy, and you'll actually see the stream and also like the channel overall improve a lot in the next 2 weeks. You'll also start seeing YouTube videos actually in the next 2 weeks. Probably maximum by next week you should start seeing YouTube videos, which are great and all that. Before I begin, there are a few things I want to say. First of all, welcome to my stream. We are at 27 subscribers, which is great, honestly, and I'm really happy about that. And I do plan to make this community even bigger and better and all those things, but it's going to take time. I already know that. Now I want to say thank you for everyone who is joining live and all that. Let me know where you're from and all those things. Right now I don't see any viewers joining live. That's okay. Now, for all the people who are watching recording, first of all, thank you for giving me the time. Secondly, if you're stuck at any place, please comment down below with the timestamp to let me know, and I'll be happy to help you with that. Explain what you need and all those things. Otherwise, if you just want to hype us up and all those things, just leave a comment down below. I'd really appreciate that. Let's see. Now, here are a few discoveries I kind of made with what's like next, with this channel. First of all, I think I'm gonna do shorter streams. I'm not gonna do 4-hour streams anymore, at least not on this channel. So what I mean by that is there are two possible ways. First ways, I do more frequency based live streamings, for example 1 to 2 hour long live streams. I think that's actually a great way to do it, because it's really I think it's more consumable as well for later on. Otherwise, like when a person sees 4-hour stream, they're probably like, yo, I'm not gonna watch that and all those things. So I feel like maybe having smaller streams would actually be a better thing for the channel. So I'm gonna test with that. If that does not work, then I might have a second channel just for streaming, and then this main channel just for the content. And then once we have a big viewership, which means like a big subscriber community, that's when I resume streaming here as well. But those are two ways I'm thinking. I know that these live streams are not just for other people to learn and all that. These are also for me to not only reflect back, but also to learn from these, learn to do research, learn to do design and all these awesome things that I do. Even learning how to speak on camera and all those things, being more comfortable and all that. That's kind of like the plan. So I want to keep doing live streams, but I feel like the 4 hours just is too much. 1 to 2 hours might be better to do it. That's kind of like the basic plan for now. The rest things you don't need to know about live streaming anyways right now, because those are for later, depending on how the testing works for the 1 to 2 hour stream. If I get a better viewership, that tells me something, right? If I don't get a better viewership, that tells me something as well. So I'll think about it accordingly. Now, second and third thing are kind of combined. I also learned that I have to do a little better job at making my titles. I hope that this title is a little bit better than before, so I'll know about that too. I also need to start making thumbnails. I haven't been doing that. I think within this next week I will start doing thumbnails as well for my videos. Now here's the thing, why am I still like just have the very basics and all that, and I'm still like streaming? Why shouldn't I make everything perfect and then do it? Well, the reason is because I know if I just wait for perfection, or if I just wait for to complete everything, it might take me too long, to be very honest, and I might just quit. And I don't want to quit. I really don't want to. Last year I started something great, and in April I actually got very, very sick from something, from the vaccine I took. And after that I just now I am feeling a lot better after that. Like, so I've been sick, like very sick for the past few months, honestly. And now I'm feeling a lot better. And so now I need to kind of remake those habits that I made last year, and I also wanna. I'm sorry, I totally forgot what I was really talking about, all that. But basically, last year I started making habits, small consistent steps to create something, such as walking, sleeping on time, eating food, doing design a lot, and all those things. Like it got really fun. But what that also did is, like, once I got sick, I couldn't do any of that. I was that sick. And so now I need to rebuild those habits, but I need to do that rapidly. So what's going on right now is I am taking on 1 to 2 new habits per week instead of giving one habit 2 to 3 weeks to settle down, because I know I can quickly re-achieve them again. So that's kind of like the plan, and that's why I need to go a little bit more scrappy direction right now and do a better job, and then slowly make the system better and all those things. And that's kind of like the plan. And that's why right now you just see the basic setup. I don't have any, the fluff, of all of the chat and everything set up, because on YouTube you already see the chat and all that. And I know that it might be more convenient to have it on the screen, but then also it kind of messes up when you wanna when I want to design something. Like, you as the viewer are gonna see it, and I don't want it to be a problem. So I'm really trying to think about how do I fix that, and that's probably gonna take me some time, but I'll figure that out as well. And I just feel like slowly I'll figure these things out, and they'll be great, to be honest. And yeah, even for the videos, I was thinking about, okay, who is the person I'm targeting? As a designer, we really need to think about who is the user we are solving this problem for, what are the pain points, and all these small things that you learn. It's a vast thing, design, UX research, and product design, whatever you want to call it. It's a vast thing. There's so many different processes and everything, and there's so much to learn, so much creativity involved, that sometimes it gets overwhelming. And so I want to learn all these things, and I want to show that, and I also want to apply these things to YouTube. And that's why I was slowly thinking about, okay, who is the user I'm targeting, who are the channels that I really like, that I want some inspiration from, and all those things, or who do I want to collaborate on later on, which companies I want to partner with for sponsorship and all those things. So there's a lot of thinking right now that's going on. In the next 2 weeks, you should see some of those things, the updates on my channel. But this is kind of like the short spiel. Now I want to go back to the stream. Today we're going to resume work on the Nintendo app redesign that we are doing. The main thing I'm going to target today is primary and secondary research. Now, what is primary research? Primary research is anything that you do yourself or with the team and all those things. Like, basically it's done by you, or like you are part of it, right? For example, that is like interviewing someone one-on-one, or even if you do surveys, that's also considered primary research. Basically the things that you're recording in the present moment. That's basically what thing is. Like, you can also go somewhere. Like, if there was a Nintendo store, I could go there and observe people's behavior, and that would also be a primary research. The secondary research is when you talk about competitive analysis. I think that let me actually see. Does competitive analysis mean secondary? I wonder. Okay, so according to like some website, competitive research is one of the secondary research. What is competitive research? I think I mentioned a little bit last stream as well, but what it really is you're looking for the competitors of the product you're working on. Even if you don't, let's say you know the product very well, you just know the basics, you can still figure out, okay, who are the competitors. If you don't know, you just write some of the attributes on Google and you'll figure out some company and all those things that are similar. So let's say we're talking about Nintendo right now, because that's the app we're working on. Now, who are the competitors? Because we know Nintendo is a gaming company and all those things. There's game platforms, there's games actually, and all those things. We know PlayStation comes in the mind, Xbox comes in the mind. There's also Steam. That's for PC that comes into mind. Google Stadia, and also I think Amazon has a Luna, if I'm not mistaken. So that also comes under competitors, let's say. And there could also be indirect competitors that are not directly into gaming but are still like a competitor. Now, I don't know, to be very honest, like which competitors would that be, but I am guessing like one could be like Nintendo, because both are like content based in a way. Like Nintendo has a lot of content as well, but Netflix, oh, I meant, sorry, not Nintendo but Netflix. So Netflix also has a lot of content, but Nintendo also has a lot of content. They're, even though they're separate content, we can learn something from Netflix and bring it back to Nintendo, you know. So that's kind of like the idea, to get the research and all those things. Now, I need to be very honest. I'm not that great at research, you know, and that could be a limiting belief. I don't know, but it's just like when I'm doing research for myself, I'm great. You know, I like, not for something that I want to work on, but basically for my own situation, for my own self-development, all those things. I'm great because I have been doing that research for about 5 years. When it comes to researching for a product and all those things, I'm still bad, to be honest. I'm learning, and slowly I think like I am like now more confident than I was a few 1 or 2 months ago, which I'm really glad about. But the main thing from what I understood about about research is like, the reason you're doing research is to understand, okay, what is the product, what is the pain points of the users that are going to use the product. And sometimes you don't even know who the users are, so you need to understand that too. Sometimes you have to work with the assumptions. Sometimes you already have some data, which is the secondary data, to do some research and all those things. So there are so many ways. Well, one thing, I don't know where I learned from, probably one of my mentors, probably Coach Jonathan. He said like, I think it was him, but he said like, what do you want to know right now from the research, basically. And that's what you're trying to figure out. You're trying to figure out the information that you don't know about a product. That's basically it. Because to make successful decisions, to make a successful app, you need to have more information. If you already have the information, which actually you'll see really well in this project, because I've been like thinking about some things, but if you already have a lot of research material, you can easily find the knowledge, and you can easily make the app accordingly with your assumptions and with your understanding of the research and all that. So that's why you also mainly have to think about, what exactly do you want to know, what exactly do you want to research, and do that, you know, because once you know the answers, like, you can easily create the app. Now, enough of that spiel. Let me show what I mean about when it comes to Nintendo app. Why do I say that there's a lot of research already out there that I can utilize? If I want, yes, I can do primary research, but if I don't want to, I don't have to. The reason I say that is because, let me see if I could share the screen and share that. Actually, I'm gonna open Notion, because I think Notion is a better way to show it. Now you can see the screen. Basically, what are the... Oh no, give me 1 second. I need to move something from Notion real quick, because it's a material from one of the courses I took, and I don't think it's okay for me to share that. I don't think it is. So I just want to be safe and, you know, transfer that. There's a lot. Yeah, it was a lot that I took upon, and like that, it was a course that I bought. And if anyone is wondering, it's from Awards Academy. I can definitely tell you the name of the course. Honestly, when it comes to buying courses, I'm someone who tends to not buy many. Product design course, something, don't remember the name, something like that, but I'm just gonna call it product design course. But basically I took it mainly for the research, to understand some things about the research. But okay, great. Now I can open the thing I need to. Okay, now I can share my screen again. Okay, here it is. So basically I'm gonna write things down here. The timeline, we'll go over that later. For the timeline, I think probably tomorrow. I don't want to waste my time on that right now. Basically, here's the thing. Now, if I'm gonna write primary research and then secondary research. Honestly, I think I'll be great at primary research. I just tried to avoid that, and at least in my projects I've done till now. But if we were to go primary research, it's honestly great to have both of those research, to be very honest. Like when it comes to actual project online or in a company and all that, it's great to have both. It's, I think, much easier to get secondary for sure all the time. For primary, it's a little bit more difficult because even if you get user interviews, it's still, you still don't know for sure if the things that users are telling you are true or not. But basically, when it comes to primary research, here are a few things I was thinking. I could do a survey, that is like, you know, check on, like, make a survey of the questions I want to know, like a very quick one, and put it on not only Reddit but also other places where I can find the Nintendo community, people who have Nintendo Switch and all those things, because I feel like those are the target audience, right? Because there's already an audience base. That's the good thing about working on a product that's already out there. Like for example, Nintendo, their app is already out there, their Nintendo Switch is already out there, their website is already out there. They already have an audience base, and I can come inside that audience too because I have a Nintendo Switch as well. This was one of my pain points. That's why I'm making this solution. But basically, for primary research, the things I felt like I could do if I wanted to is do one-on-one user interviews. So basically, this is the primary research, right? Now I could do a survey, and then I could do one-on-one interviews with people, you know, to understand the solution, not the solution, but the problem and all those things. Now, when we talked about second research, at least for this exact project, is you can do a competitor research, which is, I think, did I put over here as well, like what's in the competitive research? I don't think I put on the top, but I just want to make sure real quick because I don't want to duplicate it. Okay, so when it comes to competitive research, I think I probably put it in Figma. I'm gonna check real quick just so I know for sure. No, not this one. I don't want this. This is just a screenshot. I don't want this too. I guess I don't have it. Let's see. Recent. I think this was it, but where was it? It was in. Oh, it's in the Nintendo app design. My bad. Yeah, this one. Okay, so I put over here. I'm gonna copy this real quick. Okay, now, so these are some of the ones that you can say are competitors, right? Like PlayStation, Xbox are like the main competitors. Stadia, Google Stadia. Let's see. I would call these ones secondary, to be honest. Oh no. I think I know why this is happening, even though actually I don't know why this is happening. Sometimes I hate this about this secondary research, inspiration, and for inspiration it's Spotify and Netflix. And this is something that's totally separate. I haven't really seen this included, to be honest, so I don't know if people include it or not. But for secondary research there was let's see, Steam, Google Stadia, no app I think, and then there was Luna by Amazon, because I'm not sure right now if there was an app for this or not, or if that is true as well. No app I think, and then the inspirations. Now, so as we can see, these two are like the main highlights in comparative. I'm gonna highlight this. I'm gonna give this a heading 3 actually. Turn into heading 3. I'm gonna do a research thing here. Research, but I'm gonna turn this into H2. Great. So I have the research, primary research and secondary research. Now I would say competitive research, and then competitive research. I think that's good. The reason I did secondary here, I don't know for sure if this would be or not, but is because they're not exactly like Nintendo, you know, because though Nintendo is console based, same with PlayStation, Xbox, but Nintendo has started going cloud based as well. That's why Steam is actually one of the competitors if you really see it, and there are some games that are for PC and for these video game platforms as well. So Steam, Google Stadia, Luna could be the competitors as well. And then this is for inspiration. I think this is more towards how do I set the content, because there's a lot of content, you know, how do you really organize it and all those things, and I could probably take inspiration from that. That's why I'm doing it here, but this doesn't need to be here. It's honestly doesn't need to be here. I'm actually gonna see if I could actually strike this. I don't think I could, or I don't know how to do it. So oh, it's right here. So I'm gonna do like a strike, because this isn't important. It really isn't important. So I'm just gonna strike it real quick. Okay. Now the second thing I can do is 3. Let's see. What is the second thing I can do? Oh yeah. Here's what I can do. I can look at the Reddit community. Did I? Oh yeah, it's RIDDIT. My bad. So Reddit community, I can look at that. I'm sure that there are some Reddit community members who've talked about the app and all those things. And the reason I also know that is because when I was researching who has done the Nintendo Switch app design already, like, you know, like for the portfolio projects and all those things, I saw this from Ariel Acosta, my bad. So over here he said in the research that he saw a subreddit group Nintendo Switch. He found posts of people complaining about the app, and that's why he also created surveys on Google Forms to share with this subreddit group. And so that actually helps me a lot to understand that, yeah, that's one of the ways, right? Now, that's why survey could be very important, because I can do the same thing and understand, okay, is this still the issue? Because this was the one by Ariel Acosta was done in 2018, so it's been a short while, you know. Oh, actually 2019. Yeah, 2019. This was done in 2019. So that's why it's been about 2.5 years since he did it. And so I feel like that would be great to know for sure. Now, the third way is to, which is like the very interesting way. I would say is look at the App Store reviews. So now the Nintendo app is still already there, so there are reviews that people have dropped. Right now I can look at those reviews, and the reviews would show what are the pain points of customers, of already people who are using the Nintendo app, Nintendo Switch, and all those things, and they're customers, right? They're already customers, they're already users of Nintendo. Now that's a really great way to do it, and my friend actually does a pretty good job at this. My friend Adam, he does a really good job at this. Cameo, let's see. So in the research and user insights, he actually saw Cameo's app store reviews, and he actually found out that that there are like some sentiments and all these things that users are talking about to find, and he found the problem through that way. Now that's a great way to do it. I would say that, like, if I were just going off secondary research, let's just say it, that would be enough. That would honestly be enough, because I do competitive research, I do Reddit community, and I do App Store reviews, and that's honestly enough to do it. Now what I am thinking is usability testing. So here's what I'm thinking. So usability testing is told something different that is done basically, let's just say it could be done during the time app is being designed or after the fact that app is being designed. So it there's different processes of where it is used. Some people like to just use it like reiterate on the app again and again, and that's why they keep doing usability testing. But I think it's more towards like when you are in a company, you have a budget, so it's much easier to find the users and all those things. But when it comes to like me doing it for my portfolio project now, I know what, I don't have money, for this. So I am just basically either I find people through Reddit and all that, or I look at my friends who have a Nintendo Switch. Usability testing is just, from what I understand, usability testing is more of a testing your idea, testing if your idea works and all those things. Let's also see what does, because I want to make sure usability testing do, because I want to make sure. Okay, yeah, it evaluates the product or service by testing it with the users. Then, and those users are the people who use Nintendo Switch and all those things, or are the users for Nintendo, right? Now, so that's the thing. So usability testing would be interesting. I feel like usability testing is something I should do. Secondary tests, I think like these would be my main thing: secondary research, Reddit community, and the App Store reviews. But I can definitely go for survey as well. I think that would be great. One-on-one interviews, I don't think I'm gonna go for them, because I don't think I need them right now, because it actually depends. It depends on, did I already get the answers from secondary research, and let's just say I do survey as well. So did I get all the answers from those two things? If I did, I don't need to worry about one-on-one user interview. But keep in mind, that is because I'm not working on this officially at Nintendo, or I am not officially working in a company. I don't have a budget, so I have to kind of use my thinking and think about what tools from my toolkit do I have to use for this project. And I feel I already would get a lot of sense from these small things, and so that's why it's enough for me. At least from my understanding, I don't think I need the user interview. Let me just real quickly see what else was there. So user flow diagram would be after the fact. I think I'm going to do impact and effort matrix as well. I don't know if I'm going to do this. I am going to do accessory testing. That's not really common right now, accessory testing. I think it's more common, like let's just say when you're designing the app itself. You're just making sure you're using the colors and everything that are accessible. But I think it would be great to do accessibility testing. I don't think I don't know right now for the card sorting. I still don't understand it that well that I could do it. Persona, I don't know right now if I'm going to do persona. I think I might do jobs to be done. I'm still learning about them. So like jobs to be done and provide a persona. I already know persona. So I'm unsure about that, but I think this is gonna be tomorrow. Today it's really gonna be focused on competitive analysis, Reddit, and also the usability testing. But I am gonna move. Oh, not you. Sorry, my bad. So today is gonna focus on the secondary research, Reddit community, and App Store reviews. But I am gonna move this on the top because I want to make sure. How about okay? How about I go at this differently? Actually, how about I do App Store reviews first, then secondary research, and then Reddit. So the reason I'm having some trouble here is because I'm thinking that do I need to know the questions first? Do I need to know what features are included in this app first or not? And that's what's really making me pause. Like, do I do competitive research to figure out like what things am I thinking? But I guess it would be better to do App Store review and Reddit community first because I need to kind of Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm sure like let's do App Store reviews first. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Let's give me 1 second. I need to check something real quick again. It's just I cannot share it, so that's why I'm having trouble. So I'm looking at the data that I cannot show you. I'm just making a quick plan on how do I go about this real quick because I want to make sure that I deliver the best value. Okay, I might be wrong on the way this should be done. but I'm just gonna go with how I feel is correctly, and then if there are changes that need to be made, so be it. Like I said, I'm still learning about research, and I already said that I'm sort of a beginner. Here's something I want to make sure. So I keep calling myself a beginner, but in the past 2 weeks, I've actually realized I'm not a beginner anymore. I would say at least at least intermediate, because I know all of the basic concepts when it comes to design and all those things, like most of them, anyways. So it's not like I have to like research, oh, this is what I have to do at every step or anything like that. It's more like I have to now work on, okay, what is the way I want to do this project? What is the way? What are the different what's it called? Different tools I want to use, and what tools you use when. And I am more confident, as you will see, in the UI phase than the research, but that's me. There are some people who excel more on the research phase, and some people who would excel at both, maybe. But I'm more on the of a person who excels a lot at UI design, a lot at the strategy side of the product and all those things. But when it comes to research, I still feel a little bit uncomfortable about it, and so yeah, just want to make that clear. Okay, so the way I'm thinking about this, I don't know if I'm right or not, but I think I'm gonna do App Store review first, because I want to kind of understand those different reviews of people. Second thing I'm gonna do is a secondary research, and like the third thing would be Reddit community. I feel like that's a better way to do it. Now, let's see, how would I go about this? I think I'm gonna do, I know what I'm gonna do. Ooh, that's cool. Okay, great. I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna copy, paste, and then I'm also gonna alright, H3, what's it called? Secondary research. I'm gonna kind of also make this a little organized as I go along, because I don't want to worry about that later on, so I'm gonna do it now. Got it. Now I kind of need one more here, so I'm gonna put this here, and then H2 research results. I would say insights or results. So the secondary research, I'm doing the app first, so I'm gonna put that. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna do Reddit as well, because I want to understand, okay, the problems, collect all of the problems first, right, like that I could find, and then work on secondary research. I feel like that's a better way to go. I wish there were more people on the stream, because that would be actually a lot of fun. That's kind of like also like a bad thing about just starting out, because like it's hard to find people, who come on your live stream and all those things. Okay, so I've actually figured out how do I show my phone screen to you guys, and that's a great thing, because now I can easily show my phone's screen without having to worry about anything. And I am going to see if I could minimize that and move this to Notion. Okay, now you can see the screen. You can also see the notes I'm gonna write. So let's see, App Store reviews, and I can also take screenshots, which is great. Let's see, I'm gonna go to App Store. It's loading. Okay, now I'm gonna go to Nintendo Switch Online. I know it's over here. I'm just checking something real quick. There are Nintendo days. Oh, there's a tracker, huh? Sorry, I'm gonna get this real quick because I'm gonna check some. This is for another project I want to check, so I'm gonna do that real quick. Is the eShop saver too? Yep. I'm gonna get that too. Okay, now I can open this one. Oh, sorry, I didn't want to open it. You can see over here. I wish I could show like my where I'm touching, but when you look at rating, you can see it has 8,878 ratings and 2.9 out of 5, right? Now you can see the ratings. I want to see real quick if I could actually figure out like a. I wonder if I could see like the worst ones. I probably can't. Okay, so I'm gonna like spend the next what? It's 9:28 right now. Probably gonna spend the next 20 minutes going over this. Just because I need to find out. Okay, the assumptions I have. What are the assumptions I have? Let me write some of the assumptions out. Assumptions. So I have some assumptions, right? Now I think I wrote assumptions probably on Figma. So this is just like, this is not the assumptions, honestly. It's more like, okay, what I think the app needs. I feel like this is gonna allow me. So let's think about this way. What do users want? What do business want? You know, and I don't know right now what user wants and what business wants. I don't know right now, but being a user, I can make some assumptions. Even if I wasn't a user, but if I knew more about the brand, I could still make the assumption. You know, so let's just say user, right? What are my assumptions? Like, what do the users need? First of all, eShop. I feel like eShop on the phone would be great because it's just more convenient, I feel like. Download. So I'm writing down why I feel like this is something to be great. First of all, easy, convenient access. I knew I was gonna be wrong about the spelling. Convenient access and then download after purchase. So that's why I think eShop would be great, right? Now the second thing I think the users need, and you can also see over here, you'll be able to see, but just give me a second, is community. I would say community or friends, I would say. So right now there's already voice chat, you know, already voice chat present. I don't know how well the voice chat works. I really don't know, and I don't really need to right now. And then the second thing I need to understand is, so over here, like for this one, the person already says that I need an actual, like they want an actual chat, and they're okay with even replacing the voice chat for that, which tells me they want to communicate with their friends. Communicating and playing with friends, like that's why it's there with friends, right? And specific game apps. The specific game apps is like a little weird, honestly, to me. Now if I really want to, I can actually take the screenshot and I have it on the other device, and I can actually put it as well. With this one already tells me, yes, this is what's needed, and this is what's telling me all those things, right? It's already telling me that. Don't worry, I'll also read it. I'm gonna make this actually very small just so that I don't have to worry about this right now. Basically, what else do I feel like, you know, it's needed? This is a problem that I have sometimes. Okay, so now friends is necessary, eShop is necessary, let's just say. I'd say another thing that's necessary, I also like wrote over here, was like news. And I like this one, news or blog and friend activity. I think it would be great to have no friend activity as well. You can know that in the Nintendo Switch itself, so I think that would be great to know, to be honest. User, eShop would be great, community would be great, news and blog friends thing would be great. Latest Nintendo news. I mean, Nintendo has like some videos they pop on YouTube and all those, and yes, you can go on YouTube and find that out, but like, sorry, having this work on the, what's it called, having this work on the app also would be great. And the friend activity already is there on Nintendo Switch, so like, why not? Nintendo news and know what friend is playing, basically. What else is there? I feel like these are like the main things, right? And like, what some of the necessities, I guess, common necessities, I would say, like, at least right now I'm thinking they're common necessities. This could change, but this is, so whenever I'm thinking about something, I'm thinking on the spot. I don't have it this planned out, like, you know, beforehand or anything. I'm making the process as I go. So all of the things you're gonna see are literally on the spot, and me thinking, okay, is this a good idea or not, and then doing it accordingly, right? So common necessities include homepage, or homepage, like, because an app has a homepage. I don't know what the homepage is going to look like for this. I genuinely don't know. You will actually see what PlayStation has and all those things, so that's something. And then let's see what else. I think profile management would be great. Ooh, data management would be great. I don't know if it's necessary. I guess I could put it data management. I think it could be optional. Because like, PS5 has this. PlayStation has it. Obviously, PlayStation has this. So PlayStation has this, and I think like the data management is pretty great, to be honest. I think I do use it sometimes. It doesn't give me the USB access that I need. Like, I have a USB plugged in on my PlayStation. It doesn't give me that, which is sucks, but it does still give me some data, right? And I feel like that could be interesting for sure. But I think optional is the key word here, because I can either work on an MVP, but I think this is going to be a little bit more than MVP, because there are multiple things that this app might need, you know. And if I'm gonna do a project, I'm gonna do it good. I'm not gonna like do it bad or anything. So data management, profile management, all those things. Now we know this, right? So now we've actually put all of this stuff, I think. I'm also gonna put down, I'm gonna put here as well this. And I think common necessities also include what was already in the app. The reason I say that is because I have to figure out, do we want to still have the stuff that was already in the app? Because like voice chat, I mean, that could be a great function, right? And then the other, I could actually show the app. I'm my bad, I forgot about that. Nintendo Switch Online, great. That's great. Like, I figured this out, so now I can actually show what I meant. So as you can see, this is the app itself, right? You can go to settings, and you can do a small, very small things, notification, voice chat, other alerts, and all that. But like, the main thing is voice chat here, and the game specified services. Like, I have Animal Crossing, I'm clicking on it. I think you don't even have to have the app. It's just there. These are the only three. So that's what's there, right? So that's what I have to like figure out. Like, that this is what's there. and blah blah blah. So this is already there. So what was already there? There was voice chat setting button and game specific services. That's what's there. Now we know that. That makes our job easier, because then we can utilize the information for later. Do you see like somehow what I mean about the utilization of the information? It's so interesting when you actually do it. Okay, so for this one, it was has had some questionable game experience with the, but there's a lot of the surface. I mean, Flame Gapper already said like there's a lot of things that should have been fixed by this app, not just the service itself, which is true. And the service he's talking about, I'm guessing, is the Nintendo Switch Online service, and that's something. Oh yeah, sorry about that. There's one thing I have to put over here that I forgot. So we were talking about business needs as well. What does business as a Nintendo need? You know. Now, if you look at business need, what does a business need? They need Nintendo. Oh my god. Okay. Business needs money, right? Where do you get money from? eShop, first of all, and that's fine. If some of these goals align or with each other, that's fine. That's great, actually. That's what we want, right? eShop, they need that. The second thing they really need is to increase the money, to increase the amount of users and all those things. They need Nintendo Switch Online app, not the app, my bad. So they need Nintendo Switch Online membership. You know, there's a membership for Nintendo Switch for going online, for some other things included with it, like games that require internet and some other content and stuff that they give with the online and all that. And they also have expansion and all that, plus different tiers, because now they have expansion and all that as well. So and now, so basically business needs two things. The business needs money, first of all, make more money, and then improve customer satisfaction. Now, with the money, these things are already taking care of that. Let's just say these things are enough to take care of that, because this is already there on the website. This is already there on the Nintendo Switch hardware or the other Nintendo products like Nintendo 3DS and all that. Now, for the customer satisfaction improvement, we are giving them community, friendship, and stuff that, let's say, Flame Gapper is asking us. You know, we're giving them more news and stuff, and the news could also be a way for expanding business. Let's just say when it's Black Friday and some other sales going on, boom. Let's say news, maybe sales notification. I guess I think this would be great. Yeah, because news, you can go do like sales ongoing notification, and then there's like Nintendo Direct video notification, etc. So as you get my point, this is actually doing both of the service. This is giving the users of the community the news, while it's giving Nintendo another way to make money, because by giving them news of like, oh, the sales are going on for the games, well, I as a user want to know. If there's Nintendo Direct going on, I want to know as a user, because I want to find out new games and new things that Nintendo is sharing. But what does Nintendo want? They want better viewership on their indie games, on their other games that they're launching, which Nintendo Direct is the main thing. And so that gives me another way for, like, this gives Nintendo another way to increase the viewership. That means this whole thing the business needs is taken care of, like the customer satisfaction and making more money. So that's the thing. These are the main two things that business really needs, right? So yeah, and this is just like extra stuff. This, like, yeah, I was going a little bit more in the detail. So I hope you can understand, like, why is this, like, important. Why is the time still 9:41 for me? Over here it shows 9:43. That is a weird thing. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. More use for games it designed for. I really do like the spirit team creation feature for ultimate recording. With if this review cuts in the average. Okay, so basically, the good thing about this one is saying a few things. One thing is saying is, can you give us guides for the games? You know, if you add a new feature, all those things, can we know it in the app instead of going to the website? Okay, what's updating, all those things. The second thing is saying is, can you give us information of the DLC for the apps that are available, like the DLCs that are available for the apps, right? That let's say we own. And over here it says made available can be seen through an app as well as game purchase, like how on the console your wish list pre-purchase it be convenient are visible through the app, just like how Sony and Microsoft do with their apps in relation to the platform. You can buy the DLC and all those things on mobile cellular. Exactly. This you can see over here. He's saying, or they are saying, because I don't know if it's a he or she, the Crimson Blur is saying, yo, I need this to understand. No, my bad. So basically what Crimson Blur is saying, that can we have something that either gives us information about, like, you know, like some additional things that are available for the game, or can we have the opportunity to buy like this, like, can we have the opportunity to buy the game itself? Oh, okay. So I kind of took a screenshot there, but I need to take a screenshot somewhere else. My bad. Okay. So as you can see, this is a user's pain point that, yo, I want to see the freaking oh, this is something I'm doing wrong actually. So I'm dragging it right on the Notion. That's fine, but the problem is that when I need the actually I could download it. I wonder how the graphics are though. I need to check real quick, because otherwise I need to take another screenshot and not like move it around, because that's gonna really be hectic for me. Let's see. Okay, this looks fine. Okay, this looks fine. Yeah, it looks fine, to be honest. But I didn't need to move this here. I need to move this in the eShop thing. But I'm not gonna move it anymore, because that's like a lot inconvenient, to be honest. I think it's better to just take the screenshot and have it on the... Oh man, I'm gonna take the screenshot again. I need to take just this much screenshot, and I'm gonna do the one for the other one too, but I'm gonna actually remove the So I'm on the other screen. I'm removing the other screenshot, the one that was taken beforehand, because it's gonna otherwise be a little bit inconvenient for me. I actually kind of messed up. Okay, so first was I need a way to track this as well, which is a problem for sure. Okay, so I'm gonna take the screenshot real quick. Great, so I have a screenshot here. Now for the crimson blur, and like it's great to have like a lot more of this, because like it's really telling the pain point, right? And like we wanna, sometimes we need more to convince, right? Or we want to show multiple. It really depends on how, there's not really a set amount that you need to have. Okay, let's see. Internet online app is honestly something that would be praised in. So a good thing about this one, like it's honestly, like it's really talking about, oh, it's not the best, but it's not the worst either, the app itself. But one thing that they mentioned is like, is honestly something that, it says the Nintendo Switch online app is honestly something that should be praised in its efforts instead of shamed for the final production. I kind of disagree. I mean, because the reason it should be shamed is because like they kind of gave a bad product, you know. That's why. Let's just see the next one. The reason I said that is because they only gave, let's say, 3 games in-app service or something like that, and like that's also like more information about the app itself. I mean the game itself, like in-app games, basically the 3 games. That's all it did, and the voice chat. You know, that's all there is to it. But yeah, as then opportunity to go above and beyond. This app could have been something really great. I love the idea of ditching the headset for my but then I saw that this man forgave us over why they going to. Yeah, this person says this too. They want to see the activity log like in 3DS, and they want to buy stuff on eShop straight from the phone. There's nothing to say about the app, but it literally doesn't do anything apart from horribly implemented voice chat system, keyboard for Animal Kingdom, and Animal Crossing, and some extra gear for Splatoon 2. Smash section is most useless, only being able to roll when it comes to games. Nintendo hit it out of the park, but when it comes to hardware and software other than games, they reached the bottom of the barrel, you could say. They're starting to drift off course. Yeah, this review also tells you a lot of the story, that they also want the app to, you know, be able to allow to buy games, to see activity of friends and all those things. I'm actually taking a screenshot directly on the phone as well, because I think it's much easier than doing the other way. It's taking less time to do it, but you know, this actually shows like really well that the customers are telling something, you know. But I don't know how much the developers are actually listening to it, and that's the problem. Let's see, pros and cons while the app is very easy. I'm probably gonna spend another like 20 minutes or something. reply to a friend. I'm gonna do it on the other screen. Okay. Yeah, so I'm taking a screenshot on the font itself. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm gonna spend at least 20 minutes on this because I think like this actually gives a pretty good idea of a lot of things. Well, the app is very easy. I use it for Animal Crossing. I wish there was more. Let me actually see what like is there for Animal Crossing. Someone said a keyboard. Okay, so there might be like a Nook link or something. So it lets you see custom designs. Okay, see, at least just like a little bit, I'm guessing, which is great for sure. Let's see Splatoon real quick. Oh man, it's been a while since I played Splatoon. It's a fun ass game. I'm still a very much of a newbie on this. But it was really fun. To be honest, I think I played 2 years ago, maybe 2.5 years ago, perhaps. So you can probably. Oh, cool! You can actually buy stuff, maybe. Oh shit! I actually ordered it. Fudge! I actually ordered it. That's funny. Okay, so this app actually does something, right? Which is great. For sure. But yeah, it's still like, it makes sense like what they're saying. I love the low. Okay, I wish there was more. So my first point is that Nintendo Switch Online is a little overrated. I love the low price. It's very convenient, but for a lot of people I've heard and we used to be able to have all of these features built in. Much add-on. This is a little. I think the cool thing about this one is like just here. I wish there was more. You know, like I feel like that's like the struggle I'm seeing a lot of people. Let's see over here. I'm not going to sit here and whine about an online service that requires service to run costing money, especially when it costs 3% off what all the services historically cost per year. Get away people 17 years ago. Okay, so. Yeah, I mean, he just talks about the service itself, or they talk about the service itself. Can I not see more? How can I see all of these? Oh yeah, see all. That's great. Let's see. So this person talks about the messaging. You know, as you can see, the pain points right now that you can see is eShop messaging. eShop messaging. That's like the problems I could see like right now, right? a lot of them are also talking about the membership itself. Like, I would agree with them. The membership is absolutely useless, useless. But the reason I still feel like it's necessary to put in the app itself is because it does two purposes. Like, the main purposes it does is, like, first of all, it gets Nintendo more money, um, by selling more Nintendo Online memberships. It's that easy. Second thing it does is, for the users, it makes it more convenient for the people who want to buy the membership, but not also that, but also people who want to check the features out of the membership on the app itself. There are some additional, like, things you can redeem and all that, and you'll have to do it through Nintendo Switch. But if you had the app, you could do it from here and have it on your Nintendo Switch. Like, I just, like you saw, I did for the Splatoon 2. I literally just did it in front of you. I ordered something, and now in 5 minutes I'll have it with me. And I wish I could, like, not have this, but as you can see, I just ordered this, right? And this literally is it has been ordered. And so, as you can see, this is powerful, but I mean, they haven't really done anything with it, so it's useless, to be honest. But it still works, and I'll probably have that order in Splatoon 2. Now, let's see. I'm gonna keep surfing through it. I don't understand. Yeah, the voice app feature should be built in the Switch itself. To be honest, it's stupid. Okay, party system, that makes sense. They also say about chat, but voice chat and, like, also chat on the app. Yeah, like, Splatoon 2 is still, like, better than other things. I kind of hate the system that you have to buy a membership from, like, not only Nintendo but Sony and Xbox, I think, even, to play online, which is stupid because you're already paying $60, let's say, for Splatoon 2. But Splatoon 2 game is useless, absolutely useless, if you don't have online membership, because you cannot play online, and that game is played online. You only have matches online, that's why it's really stupid that you actually have to pay money to get internet access. Exactly, a lot of them are about the online service fee. It makes sense, but at the same time, been designed a lot better to implement directly onto the console, but it, yeah, I mean, this one also says that like this app could have been designed a lot better, implement directly onto the console. I think it makes sense. So here's an interesting point. They say like for what you can't chat while you're not playing the game. Okay, interesting. You can't even leave the app and still hear anybody, which is really definitely it definitely is dumb. I suppose nothing, honestly. This was on 3 years ago. I mean, this one really does mention about the chat as well, and like not having good service, which makes sense, to be honest. Like Xbox and PlayStation do a good job at voice chats. I think. So this was on 2 years ago, and this after 3 years. This has been out for 5 years, maybe. Let me see. When was the app launched? Nintendo Switch Online. 5 years, maybe. I think it was in like, I think 2016. or 2017, because I think Nintendo Switch was, when was Nintendo Switch launch date? 2017. Let's see. Do they have some? Oh, it was done in 2018. My bad. Huh. Okay, that makes sense. Why was someone saying 3 years though? It was done on September 18, 2018. September 18, 2018. Got it. Yeah, is this one is talking about messenger system. I feel like the chat scene is like very important that people are asking for. Doing so will make it so simple to cooperate to force with others, because like when you play online, there's no way to chat with people, especially when you talk about a game like Splatoon. You can't really talk to people, you know, or actually you can do voice chat, but you can't really chat with people. You add an invite system that limits players to you. And the crazy part is, no developers are actually communicating with anyone. You know, like, oh, we'll get to it or anything like that. So it seems like, man, there is like no one that can't like replies to your reviews and all that. Since I was 4 years old. I wouldn't do it. Some people can't even log in. I see text chat as a very big issue. Oh no. I turn on Siri. Sometimes this happens, like the Siri just gets, you know, I just turn on Siri somehow without even saying anything. And when I was saying Siri, nothing happened, which is funny. Let me see. Hey Siri. Okay, now, okay, my iPhone is listening. Okay. Yeah, but did I put the? I think I put the chat. I'm just gonna make sure of that. Like basically, um, the users want more, man. Like, yo, I don't know what I was saying. Yeah, I mean, like one thing that this person is telling you, like why, like we have. Oh, hey, what's up, Khalil, man? How you doing, man? Oh, sounds good, man. Hope you have a great stream, buddy. I'm basically doing research. If you're still here, or if you're hearing, I'm doing research right now for the Nintendo app. Just secondary research right now. Okay, so what this one is telling us is that they just, like our phone always has the internet, right? And so it's much easier for us to do all those things like chat and all those things. But this person is also talking about chat as well. Um, they want chat as well. Yeah, I think you can voice chat for free with Xbox Live and all those things. Sounds good, Khalil. Hope you have a great stream, buddy. I need to know, what type of coffee do you get? Every time you always leave by the time I ask you. Okay, so this review is interesting. This was 3 years ago by saying this app should give you access to your friend list, a chat feature to text. You should have party voice chat. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the app is honestly useless. How do... Oh, I was asking, what type of coffee do you get? Appreciate that, Khalil. Yeah, what type of coffee do you get? I always try to ask you, but I think you always leave for coffee or something like that. Appreciate it, buddy. I appreciate that. Okay, so I think this is definitely interesting. Where was it? Oh my god. Budget coffee? Oh, okay. What type of coffee do you make? Do you make like black coffee or espresso or some other type of coffee? I meant like the type. It's great that you make your own, man. So that works in like, as long as it's strong and dark. Nice, man. Now I want to drink coffee. To be honest, I feel like drinking coffee now. Okay, so I don't think I... Oh, what's up, Mohammed? You're here, man. You finally caught me live. Man, That sounds good, Khalil. That sounds really good. Okay. I don't care if I can get discount. No. Okay, so yeah, exactly, Mohammed. Finally, so I'm working on a new project that I started last week. It's the Nintendo Switch app that I'm actually redesigning. So I'm gonna show you like how the app looks like right now, and I'm doing the research phase right now before, you know, in the next few streams like get into designs and all that. So before showing this, I'm gonna answer your question. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing really good. I was actually going to like not stream today either. I think it's more like I'm trying to get rid of excuses, but I still make a lot of excuses. Like today I was like, I'm so tired and all these things, and I didn't want to do it, but I still, you know, just got on and didn't want to stream. Yeah, I think the problem is, I don't know if it's a problem or not, but I'm actually like taking on like 2 habits per week right now. Like for example, right now the new habits I've been doing for the past few days or past few weeks, not few weeks, but the past week, is I started walking again. I started cooking for myself. I'm doing the slow carb diet right now. The third thing is I'm actually also eating eating a diet, which also makes me want to get like you know, fast food and all those things. Like right now I'm like really craving for junk food. And then the fourth thing is, you know, like live streaming and all those things. So there's like a lot of things I'm doing, and even like reading books on consistently or sleeping on time and all that. So it's kind of making it even harder for me to do all of these things. But yeah, I'm really happy. I'm still streaming, and you know, I'm progressing and all those things. And yeah, I'm good. How are you doing, man? Is it, let me see, what time is it for you right now? I have this calendar. Wait, is it 5:30 a.m. for you right now, or around 5:30? Wait, that's yeah, around 5:30 a.m. I'm guessing it's around 5:30 a.m. I don't know why the time on my phone is a little weird. It's not 9:41. It's 10:20. So yeah, I'm not sure why it's showing 9:41. But yeah, this is the app right now. This is all there is to this app. Nintendo Switch Online. There's a voice chat feature, and there are 3 games. It's 8:20. Got it. Okay. So you're 1 hour ahead of Khalil and 2 hours ahead of Aiden. Got it. Yeah, I'm gonna, like, the reason I was asking is because I have this calendar, and I actually put down like some of the what's it called? Some of the time zones. So like PST, EST, and then Aiden's time, and I also put down Khalil's time. So now I know your time, which is an hour more than Khalil. But yeah, I'm doing the Nintendo app. So yeah, so basically what I was doing right now is gathering up the secondary research, and that's like the focus for this stream anyways, is to gather the secondary research and do that first before working on the design and all those awesome things. Sounds good, Khalil. Appreciate it, buddy. Okay, so yeah, so the research I did right now was I actually looked at Nintendo Switch like app ratings. Yeah, I was looking at Nintendo Switch app ratings and seeing like, okay, what are the users saying about the app itself? What are their pain points and all those things? And here's the common pain points that I've discovered. Common user pain points. So I discovered, first of all, they want a chat system. Like, because right now you can only voice chat with other people, but that's also very complicated. So people want a chat system and friend system. What does friend system mean? That means like the whole package of like seeing what their friends are playing right now, adding new friends, yada yada yada. I'm gonna write here, adding friends, seeing friends status. Let's see. Adding friends, seeing friends status. I guess what else? Chat system, voice chat is more easily, I guess, because voice chat right now is kind of shit from what I saw in the reviews anyways. What else do they want? They want like a party system, I guess. This could be inside the voice chat or party system. And then what else they want? And I guess like basically the friend management system basically. I don't know what exactly that means right now, but it's from what I understand, at least from in my head, I see the friend management system, but it includes like what friends are playing, the games that friends have, like, you know, those type of things. Now the second thing is the app is useless basically, as most of the people are saying it. But the main pain point is like eShop. Like they want like some people I saw want an eShop, right? And I also agree with that a lot. And so eShop would be great for sure for both the business, which is Nintendo, and also the users. Now the third thing that I saw that's needed, but like it's something that I don't know what I can do about, is like Nintendo Switch online membership. But this is tied to a chat system, so I feel like once I improve the chat system, this kind of takes care of it of its own. So these are like the main points. What the users are saying, what I'm gonna write down here as well, what users are saying. So common things that they're saying: we want more features. That's something that I keep seeing in the reviews. The app is useless. Nintendo Switch online membership was useless. Like that's like the common things I'm hearing. And obviously when I go through the research more in depth, I'm gonna write down like original comments from the people, like exact comments, and then I'm gonna show that in the case study and all those things. But basically this is what people are saying. These are the common user pain points. Let's see. Man, you should start working on something, and I want to see what you work on, man. To be honest, I think it's fun to do it. To be honest, together. So yeah, I would recommend like doing something fun, like, you know, trying something out. Like, and one thing you should know is I actually make the process on the spot. I'm like, okay, this is what I think could be good, and I'm just saying it out loud, and I'm like, is it good or not? You know, I sometimes second guess myself, but it's still really fun to do it that way. So now I know the common user pain points. I know what the users are saying. I made the list of assumptions of what the user needs and what the common, like what the business wants, right? The user wants more convenience and all those things. So I said like, okay, user wants an eShop. Users wants to get access to community or friends. They want like more news of like what's going on in Nintendo. And they also want, what else? I also wrote down data management, but I would put that as an optional. Now for the business needs, Nintendo let's just say they want to make more money and improve customer satisfaction. And so I saw like what are the things that they would need in the app. Now we know what is required, and we kind of already verified some of those things. This kind of verifies the friend system. The eShop is verified as well. The membership thing is a little bit verified as well. Now we kind of know about that. This was not verified, the news, but that's okay. I feel like it's okay to have some add-on features and which makes the app even better. So I feel like that's okay, even if it wasn't written. So a lot of this was already told about from people, and a lot of the people are comparing to Xbox and PlayStation. That's also another sign that those are like the common secondary competitors. Yeah, I remember, Mohammed, that you're taking a break right now. How is your research? I don't know if I should say research or like your education going towards like the psychology behind UX UI design. I know that's what you were really excited about. So yeah, for secondary research, I kind of put down, okay, well, who are the primary competitive research, right? And those I came up to be PlayStation and Xbox. But then kind of secondary, which is similar to primary, is the Steam, Google Stadia, and Luna. I think even if I do PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam, that's fine. I could do Google Stadia and Luna if I want to. So now that we figured out a lot of the pain points of the users, I'm just gonna confirm a little bit more from doing a little bit extra research. From the from Reddit community. So Nintendo definitely has a Reddit community. I'm gonna check what they have on the Reddit community, but I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a very quick bathroom break. I'll be right back in 2 minutes. But yeah, till then, I'm very curious, Muhammad. How is your break going? How is your I guess research or education going towards the psychology behind UI UX design? And anything fun you figured out and all that. I know you were also reading the book Hooked, so I want to know about that too. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. So you're reading books, you're trying to get a hang of Figma and design process. That's really nice, actually. Are you taking any course to learn Figma? If not, I definitely do have a great recommendation. I haven't studied the course, but I know that that course is going to be great, and I do plan to take it later on as well. And you can actually get it for free by taking a free trial on Skillshare. So let me know if you don't have any resource right now to learn Figma. I love Figma, and you'll actually, when I'm working on Figma, feel free to ask me any question, or even like when I'm now working on Figma, feel free to ask me questions. Happy to answer those questions for you. Okay, so let's see. All right, here is the Nintendo Switch. Let's see if we can find an app thing here. Exactly. I'm really happy that Mohammed is making those important moves. I think it'll be fun for Mohammed. Khalil, how is your studying going for your boot camp? Oh, Nintendo. I keep losing focus. Okay. because I was getting distracted by, okay, that I should open this and that. Let's see, can I find anything that is about the app? Dang, that sucks, Khalil. Did something happen to make you anxious and all that? Okay, Figma YouTube channel is really, really good. Here's another great class I think you can take. So this is Skillshare. If I'm guessing you probably knew about it, but if you didn't, now you know. So this is the person I will tell you, BYOL. You might have heard about him before, but he's a great person and he teaches a very extensive class on Figma, which is actually great. Let me send you the link. In case you want to check it out. Oh. Sometimes I don't copy. Let me see. Why didn't it not copy for me to share? Let's see. All right, here's the link if you want to check it out, Mohammed. Yeah, other than that, like, dude, like, if you have any questions at all, like, just tell me. Yeah, I am happy answering that. Let's see, what did Khalil say? Let's see. The long one. That's nice, Khalil. I appreciate. I like that, dude. I like that. Just make sure to take consistent rest breaks. You know, like small 10-20 minute breaks. You know, get some fresh air and all those things as well. Yeah, right. He's great. Daniel Scott is so, like, I think, like, in design community he has so many courses and all those things, like, which is great. So yeah, I mean, this Figma course I'm sure is great. Like, I haven't studied it, but I'm sure it's great. So yeah, I mean, check it out if you really want to and all that. And I think Skillshare always has like 1 month free and all those things. You can probably even find 2 months free. And so yeah, I think it's always great if you don't have Skillshare already and if you want to try it out. I'm trying to look. I might have to actually like search like Nintendo Switch app or something, I'm guessing. Okay, let's see. Nintendo Switch app. And the cool thing about the design process is, like, I'm actually working like doing the redesign process right now, so you can actually get some like insights as well. Like right now I just like basically began this redesign thing for Nintendo. So I'm doing the research phase first, which is I'm doing mainly secondary research and like app store reviews at Reddit community. I'll see if I need primary research, which could be a survey that is sent to a group or one-on-one interviews. So I'll see about that. But yeah, I'm focusing a lot on the secondary research right now, and that's kind of like the main part for this live stream anyways. Okay, let's see. Okay, so 1 year ago someone made, okay, this is good. This is actually good. I created a Nintendo community app, which I wish would substitute the current. Cool. And then, okay, so 1 year ago someone made it. It was more about, okay, so they basically did 4 different screens. I think they did focus a lot on the community. Okay, I can zoom in. Okay, so they focus a lot on community. I think they also focused on games of the specific communities, like Pokemon community, I guess. Discussion topics. I think this is a good idea, but I don't think I'm gonna put that in mind. Okay, I'm gonna go back, but oh, actually I'm gonna regularly check out if someone has, oh, that this is what I would have wanted. And Okay, so this person took a year to do this. They should actually point towards the case study, but I don't think they would point towards the case study. At least I don't see it. This is just a mock-up. And we're actually gonna go way beyond this. Like, I'm actually gonna do a whole app overhaul. Like, there's gonna be, like I said, like a lot of features versus just like one specific thing, because I feel like if I'm gonna do a project, I want to do it good. I want to make it good, you know. Oh, to drive a switch users. Okay, so seems like a lot of people did like this idea because obviously Nintendo current app sucks. And like, this is a cool comment. Wish something like this was real. Would love a way to interact with Switch users about Switch gaming. Usually when I talk to players on different platforms, I think this is a good thing to add, because even though it's from a different point of view, it's still like showing us something specific. Oh wow, so you have to put a 48 character Amiga code to actually talk to viewers? I mean, that's stupid, but let's see. I'm just gonna real quickly see, like, okay, what's there. Okay, I think this would actually give us some ideas. No, I actually did not work with double diamond method. I know that double diamond is very great one. So basically, I'm not even going towards like any of these processes that are already out there for this one anyways. But actually, yeah, you can say I am doing the double diamond, to be very honest, because I'm researching first and then I am exploring and defining. Yeah, I would say I am doing the double diamond then. There's also this process which is great. I think you might have heard of it. IDEO has design thinking, and that's a very impressive one as well. I'm not doing that either. Let's see. Where can I find design thinking? You know, I could find you somewhere design thinking. Okay, this is an article about this. But basically, they're like, the ones I know about is like the double diamond. I know that there's ideas design thinking that usually people do. There's also design sprint method that some people utilize, and like I've also heard about the lean UX and all those things as well. But to be very honest, like when I'm working on, let's say just this app alone, right? I'm really trying to see, okay, now that I know a lot of these different processes and different features and all that, how can I make my own process for working on like, you know, app redesign and all those things? And I think my process actually shifts every single time when there's a new app or redesign of an existing app or a website, because it really does depend on the project. But yeah, like you said, it's very similar to design thinking. I mean, double diamond, even though I didn't really realize it. But yeah, it is very similar to double diamond, because to be very honest, I'm really bad at research, you know, right now, and I'm trying to get better. And for the past 2 weeks, not 2 weeks, but past month, I've been working on like making myself better in terms of research. And so that's why I can finally be confident in saying, like, yeah, I'm doing secondary research, that I might do primary research, you know, and I'm doing more research on the things that are already available. I feel confident saying that because like now I know how to do it. But yes, let's just go with I am doing the double diamond, even though I did not know I'm doing that. because it's been a while since I saw this diagram, to be honest. But yeah, so great eyes. So that means you're already learning more than me, Mohammed. You already are on the right track, man. I'm going to remove this because some people do it for no reason. Okay, so this one is actually gonna go a lot into, I think, into details about like what do people want and all that. So I'm gonna find others that would tell me a lot as well. Let's see, I think this is not gonna have anything. I actually saw this app. Oh, it's Ariel Costa. I've seen that. I'm gonna see what he has. Yeah, man. Sometimes I don't even remember these processes. I'm like, oh, this is what I'm learning, and this is what I'm trying to do, and all those things. I'm gonna see if what I'm sure he posted like before about. See, I'm trying to see about the Nintendo. I'm sure he like. Let's see, Nintendo. Probably down, maybe. I want to go way down. Okay, right here. Okay, right here. This is the survey right here. Yes, we found the survey. Great. Let's see if the form is open. I'd love to see. I'm pretty sure. Yep, it's closed, which I thought about. But this is. Let's see. Hi everyone, I'm a UX. Help though. I created a survey with some questions that would help me answer not only what are the people using the Switch, but their experiences with Nintendo eShop, understand what any issues is. I'm gonna switch you myself now. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna give me a bit of information. I can do the survey too, like this, and I think like there would be some comments, even if they're like 10 comments, that's fine. I can also do a survey on Twitter. That's another possibility as well, because a lot of people do who use Twitter definitely have Nintendo Switch and all those things. So if I do survey, I'm gonna write here that I'm gonna focus on Reddit and I'm gonna focus on Twitter. I think for Twitter it's gonna be separate. I think Twitter might just have one question or two questions, but Reddit is like the main thing I'm probably gonna use to understand. Okay, this will give me a pretty good idea about like, you know, what should I understand and all that. So yeah, I mean over here people say, let's see, white space. Yeah, I mean like the app was just like, if you want to see Muhammad of the app that the person made, you like it's over here. So he didn't share too much, but I think in the bottom, like you can actually see some of his more processes. Let's see, recommended research, ideation, design principles. So yeah, this is the only UI design that we have basically. Version 1 and version 2. So it's like it wasn't really much that he did. Yeah, so I gotta focus on that. But yeah, this just give me idea like, yeah, this does work, like surveys would work. So I'm gonna have that. Let's see. Okay, what was the question this person asked? Because I can utilize that. Yeah, it does look so out of date, man. Like, I think Ariel Kase was probably like just starting with his portfolio, and so he wasn't that skilled at designing it. It's my pure guess, and so that's why it looks very like, you know, old, and like a lot of the principles like that you know, UX designers or UI designers know about wasn't applied here. As you can see here, there's just too much going on. Like for this one, this I hope you can see my thing, but yeah, for this exact what's it called, sorry, I'm blanking out. Basically, this app screen, it has so much color, so many things going on, it's so distracting. This one is still fine, but there's just so many things going on and there's not enough white space, and like that's a very big thing. And like the bottom, like there's the icons and stuff, which he did fix here, but still it's too much, you know. Yeah, I feel like he was just starting with it. The reason I also say that is because I was checking out his other portfolio pieces, and those are like fine, you know. Let's see, can we see this one? Yeah, as you can like see, even though you can't really see it, but it's a little bit better, as you can see, like the UI. So I'm guessing like he got better with time. Yeah, exactly. It does feel like it was designed in the early 2000s and all that. I think this one was like still like pretty decent. Like, so if you see this one was pretty decent. The UI design. So I feel like, yeah, he was just like starting with design, I'm guessing, and he chose Nintendo Switch as like the first app to redesign. But honestly, like, there's one thing I would tell you, Mohammed. If you really want to learn design very quickly, there are two things I'd say I probably would focus myself on if I was just starting. Is, first of all, you're already learning the process and stuff, which is great. You know, different processes and everything that go into design. But other than that, what you need to figure out, which I think you already have some sense into, is first of all the visual design fundamentals, which is like the typography, color, layout. I'm sure you already did that, because if I'm not wrong, you were doing brand design before, right? So I'm guessing you already know about those things, and you're probably great, which gives you a pretty good level up already. The second thing I would tell you is actually look at other people's case studies, because that's actually gonna really give you a very good idea of like, okay, this is the process, this is the process, this is the process. Like, everyone has different processes, even though it's the same thing. And it kind of gives you an idea of like what's good in design and what's not that good in design. And I think that's like a very quick way to like get really good at design. That's just like what I feel like might be pretty good. Support. I'm trying to see like the recent ones, like, but yeah, I feel like some potential here. Like, there are like one that was 7 months ago. There was one that was one year ago. I feel like I could use that data for the second research as well. Ooh, you can actually download Funimation app on Nintendo. That's in the UK. What the heck, man? I'm just opening a lot of these because I wanna very quickly then go through each of them and see, okay, that which one do I want to focus on and all that. Yeah, I'm pretty confident now that the problems exist, the pain points and all that. Yeah, exactly. The UX part, man, that's gonna be crazy. Actually, here's another course I would recommend. It's up to you if you want it or not, but I have this course and I would really, really recommend that. I recently got it actually, and I actually really, really like it. It gives you very basic output, but like idea, but it's still like really good. Uh, so this is the course I would recommend. I think this is $25 right now. I'm gonna give you one or two resources that I do know of that would help you with the UX part and very quickly as well. Like I'm genuinely not gonna mess with you. I'm gonna give you the real deal of like what's something that would level you up very quickly if that's what you want. This is one of the courses. The second course could be, I think Sarah Duty is a good one too, but if you have like additional like money, like 1500, like that's a lot of money. But if you really really want to get really good very quickly, is this is a course that is happening in March, I think. This is partner with Dribble. With there's some really notable like teachers like Jesse Showalter. There's also Jessica Ko, MDS. They're really really good, so I would recommend this one if you actually have the money, but that's gonna be 1500. Yeah, exactly. I feel like you'll already be really good at visuals and the fundamentals, right? And that's why like the UX part, right? And or have you checked out the Google UX certificate course? I think that's also gonna give you a pretty decent overview of like, okay, what's inside um, the UX. I mean, like the UX strategy behind designs and all that. Whoa, this is a huge as link. Um, I can't even send that link. Let me see if I could just go back. And I can probably, yeah, I'll show this one. I wonder if I could just do this. Would that still open it up? Yeah. Okay, great. Yeah, so I mean, there are different things at different price points, but I would say like the first link I sent you for Awards Academy is really good. It keeps things simple, it gives you examples, and it's really good. If you just want understanding, but if you want to apply it too, then I think I would recommend the Dribble course or the Coursera course as well. I mean, the Google course or the Dribble course. I think both of them would be pretty good for you. But yeah, if you have any like questions that I can answer for you, I mean, I'm happy to do that, because man, it took me a longest time to get really good at design, and I still consider myself like a beginner slash intermediate-ish. Okay, so the money part is kind of hard. Got it. What about the free resources? Okay, I tell you what, I'm gonna find the free resources that I do have, and I'm gonna send them to you instead. Like free resources in terms of like YouTube videos and other things that I do remember. I'll see which ones you should see. Yeah, I'll do that. I think I'll message you maybe on Twitch, maybe, with this stuff, because I know there are like a few YouTube videos and all that could really help you out in terms of the UX process. It's not that big of a deal. Wow, like Nintendo Switch UI is like so popular. Even 3 days ago, there's so many upvotes and all those things, man. It's so funny how much people wanna change the UI of the Nintendo Switch itself as well. I also want to do it, to be honest. Okay, I think I should have enough. I think I should have enough. I'm gonna put down wish list here for eShop as well. Sorry, this is like a little bit jumbled right now, this whole thing, because I'm gathering my notes, but also making everything a little more organized as well. Let's see, timeline, research right here. Where's the eShop? Right here. eShop is here. Wish list. Sounds good, man. But yeah, you're not disturbing me, so don't worry about it. But feel free to just lurk and all that, or get some work done. That'll be fun as well. I actually like it better when people are there. Okay. I think I should have enough now. I don't think, because a lot of these are like 3 to 4 years old, and so I'm hesitant on using them. So I feel like I shouldn't worry about any more of these. I think I should have enough, like with the stuff that I have. So this was a mock-up made. Let's see. Khalil, my buddy, how you doing, man? How's the stream going? You starting to get your work done? This is screenshots. I think this is like the more eShop. Yep, this is the eShop actually. I'm actually gonna copy this. I'm gonna copy the image and I'm gonna. I mean, you should do it, Mohammed. You should do it. If you were to be working, like, what do you want to work on? Would you want to like study the books that you're studying? Research? Would you like to design? What are you thinking about? Exactly, Khalil. I was actually supposed to end around here because it's 2 hours, but I think I'm gonna go a little bit more to do some more second research, because I want to get more research done to understand, okay, that is this enough, or do I need more and all that. But I feel like that's gonna be pretty great. Then comparative research could be done tomorrow, and survey could be decided by tomorrow as well, so I'm not that worried or anything. So I think like after the Reddit thing, I'm gonna be done for today, and then tomorrow I'm gonna do the comparative research and also maybe the survey. Exactly, buddy. The momentum is real. I do for this design itself, I do like how that this is clean, but there are some things that actually could be a lot better. I think this is like more the news side, I'm guessing. Ooh, nice, man. I'm actually craving to do some visuals. I really, really want to do visuals. I think Khalil already knows, like, I am so much of a visual person. I love to do visual design. I'm like really controlling myself and saying like, oh, research is important. I need to do research. Nice, some research. Are you like working on a project for your portfolio? Are you just having fun with a new project? Are you just going to design something random, or is there something random? So I can see all of the designs in that depth here. You see. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think this person actually did copy a lot of like what Nintendo has, and that makes a lot of sense. I would do the same. Games tab. See all games, individual game page, screenshots, game info, design review. It is, Khalil, it is. Mohammed, that's the spirit, man. Choose something and do it. Just have fun with it, man. As long as you're having fun, that's enough. But yeah, Khalil, you're right, man. When I am doing design, I am so in the flow. Like I am actually like jamming. I'm having a lot of fun when I do that. I think this is pretty decent actually. Like the solution that this person made. I don't know why I feel like the graphics could be a little bit better. I think it's because of the quality perhaps that I feel that way. But I do like the way this person set things up. They haven't really told the process. I think they probably focus just mainly on the UI side, I'm guessing. So, and I probably would have done a lot of the strategy in UI too if I wasn't focused on research. Okay, I think this is pretty decent actually. I'd say pretty decent. So this is the person's information. Oh my god, Deco Deals app concept. Oh man, the stuff I was thinking about. It's funny to see this, honestly. Okay, I think I get that. He did like more of the Deco Deals concept. Or they, because I don't know the person. Okay, so they've mainly focused on the UI, which actually makes a lot of sense. Man, I wish I could like just start with the UI. So they've mainly focused on the eShop, from what I understand. User required set features, makes sense. What's the Indigo Gold winner, I wonder? I'm actually not sure. What is the Indigo Gold winner design? I guess it's like a design. Yeah, I think this is actually design. Ooh, the design for this actually seems pretty interesting. Man, these are like the visuals that. Oh man, I like this visual. Man, that's great that you like visuals. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Mohammed, like, if you want to take a break, man, take a break. Honestly, don't feel bad about it because I think break is also important. Like, it's very, very important. And if you do want to do some work, do it. Have fun with it and, like, end it when you want to end it. Like, that's the beauty of it. But, man, this design, it looks clean. I like it. I like it. Looks very clean. Yeah, that's good that you like research, man. Like, you'll be great at design then, like the UX design and all these things, you'll be great. Man, I wish I could illustrate like this. Yep, the UI is good. I want to be at that level, like this, like UI. I want to be able to make it. Man, this gets me more hyped. This makes me want to do design even more, to be honest. Oh man, one day. within the next few days I'll start designing the app, so I'm really excited for that. But I don't think I'll be able to use a lot of like what I want inside that, so it's fine. Where is it? Where is it? I'm gonna have to go through all of these to figure things out. Okay, so this was the first one. I like to do a little bit of graphic design. Okay, these are good ideas for sure. That's a really good idea. That's what I was thinking with Nintendo. A cool thing that I'm gonna try to do is I'm actually gonna try to contact one or two Nintendo designers actually, and see if they can actually review the app that I make and see what do they think about it. Could that be implemented? I think that would be really great as a KPI as well, and to see is this app valuable? Is this app doing the work that needs to happen for the user and for the business as well? So someone made 4 years ago. But this is a Nintendo. It's a Nintendo Switch though. Do you mean? Wait, sorry. What's a good idea? I kind of lost my thoughts. I don't remember what you were talking about. Like, what's a good idea? I have no idea what Nintendo is not investing more in the robots though. Exactly, collecting. Oh, I totally forgot about that actually. The collecting points. I put it before, but then I forgot about that. Point collect. Page and redeem screen. I think this is important as well. Oh yeah, the Nintendo people. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I actually thought that would be really good, because as this is just like a redesign, and like it's not even like a real project. I feel like that would actually add some value to it, to see what the Nintendo designers would actually say about it. I feel that would actually be really good. This is actually such a good comment here. As well as the app. Exactly. Like, this person gets it. For how many people? Okay, so this actually has some points that I could utilize, which is great. And it does give me some reference for UI as well, which is great as well. Nintendo Switch. Someone already has a app, but they're like a developer, so that's why they have it. Daily Itch. No, was it Daily Itch? No, I think it was something else probably. Let me see. What was the name? Daily Switch. Let's see if I could find that app real quick. So just so you can see. App Store. Man, I'm sleepy. I don't know why my time is stuck at 9:41. I think it's because I connected to my computer. Probably that's why. That's just really weird. No, Daily Switch. I can't find it. Daily Switch. But it could be. Yeah, I think like they already deleted it or something like that. Because otherwise, like I think we probably could have. Okay, so I could see it for the iOS. Oh man, yeah, this person is definitely a developer, but they're not a designer per se. There's like just a few things like. Okay, so this person made it, but it's just like it's just okay. Let's see, what did the reviews say if I could see it? Yeah, people liked it, but it's just not maintained, because obviously like who would maintain an app? It's a lot of work when it's just like unsolicited. For the products that could use a redesign, let's see. Are you looking for apps, websites, or TV apps? What are you looking for? The sale notification. I'll put here as well. Okay, so websites. Let me give me 2 minutes. Let me think about which ones need redesign. So honestly, if you're just looking for any website, you can check out the nonprofits that are near you. I think a lot of the nonprofits don't have a great site, and so like that's always a great place to start. Um, it can also help if you know like what category of website you wanna change. Like, is it like a gaming website? Is it a tech website? Is it buyer to buyer or consumer buyer to it's called my bad B2C or B2B business? It depends on those things. Give me 2 minutes. I'm thinking about some apps that some websites that might require redesign. Oh yeah, this is one that I do know that requires. This is a website that I know. Steam. This requires a redesign, to be honest. Like, there's a lot of stuff happening, and I feel like yeah, there's just like so much stuff happening in this on this website that I think that this requires a redesign. Or there could be a great redesign, or I heard from a friend that this is a website that needs a lot of redesign as well. I think Roblox, even if you log in, I think you see the games and it's just like, it sucks. Let me see. So yeah, like this is basically Roblox. Like, it's just this. So this could be another you decide to change. Let's see, what else could there be? I'm gonna put the names over this as well, just so that you have that going on as well. And here's Roblox, and I'm thinking about a few more that I remember. I think this is a website that could be. Let me see. Almost any design can be require redesign. Okay, so that's kind of, oh yeah, Craigslist. Oh man, yeah. So I think this could be a good way to like look at like some of the websites, and you might know some of them as well. Let me put this. But yeah, when I saw Craigslist, I was like, "Yep, Craigslist redesign." Yeah, exactly. For Roblox, like any like redesign could be a good thing. But yeah, I think this could give you pretty good ideas about like the ones that we know of, like that could be improved. Ooh, Amazon UI. I wonder how would someone make that better. Best Buy makes sense. Wikipedia, yeah, Wikipedia. I can definitely see why people are saying. That makes sense. Honestly, a lot of the websites on this list make sense.
Do you know what brings us here tonight? On. Enough of your nonsense, Drulo!
Yeah, I think Craigslist would actually be a really good one to like redesign, because man, like Craigslist, like again, any kind of like changes to it would be like good, you know what I mean. So I feel like that could be a really good one. I'm just so surprised that this was on 3 days ago and people are like really upvoting this and all that. Exactly. Amazon is hard thing, right? Because it's very, very big. It does so many things. Like Craigslist also does a lot of things, but it's like totally different. I would definitely, I think like Craigslist is a wonderful idea, to be very honest. Like I would like really take on that challenge and see, okay, how can I make that better? Because I know I can for sure get better. And I really liked like before when I had Nintendo, like 3DS. I still have it. Like you can actually change the themes for it. You know, you can actually customize some things in Nintendo 3DS, and like Nintendo Switch, like the UI is just weird thing. You know, like it's just so simple. Like I wish there was some customization that we could get. Sounds good. Sounds good, Mohammed. Like let me know definitely. Like which ones you do. I think by the end of like this week, probably you should like start seeing me like at different time too. I think it would be like evenings for you, like during that time too, like streaming, because I'm trying to get better at that for sure. I think I put down sale notification. Yep. Yeah, I mean, there's like this basically confirms with the eShop thing. A lot of people would like that, and like over here, messaging, capture viewing. Okay, capture viewing is something a little bit more difficult, but messaging and all those things that's like a little bit better. I like this comment a lot. Implementing useful and convenient features in the app would make too much sense for Nintendo. But hey, I can order fucking t-shirts. Oh my god, that inkling. Oh my god. I'm gonna real quickly download Steam and Xbox app because I feel like that's gonna be important tomorrow when I do competitive research. Angry Birds. Okay, so Xbox. Let's see. So they have Xbox and Xbox Game Pass. Got it. Steam. What does Steam have? Steam has Steam Mobile, and that I'm sure the UI isn't great for that either. To be honest, I'm so sure of that. Now, what else is there? Steam, Xbox. I'm gonna see Google Stadia. I hope it's. I don't know if the app is there first. Okay, so Google Stadia also has an app. Now the last thing is I think Luna by Amazon. I'm guessing Luna. My phone kind of crashed. Okay, I see controller, but do I see like Luna app? Gaming. Let's see. Nope, only the controller. I'm guessing. Yo, To the Moon is on this too. That's great. Oh man, I'm definitely gonna play this game. This game is, I've heard that this game is great. This is so off topic. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this background is from the there's an anime for this too, but the game is called Persona 5. I'm gonna write in the chat. I'm gonna show you some videos and all that. Like, it's, I would say it's literally one of the best games. For like, I love the game Persona 5. So Persona 5 also has an anime, which is great. I mean, I haven't seen the anime, to be honest. But Persona 5 itself is actually really good game. I love it. It's a masterpiece, I would say. Like when you're playing it, you see so much artwork, and it's really good artwork. Let me see if I could. I think I could show like Persona 5 menu screen. Okay, let me just show you like this very quickly. Like, I think like this would actually show you a lot. Like, this is actually like the you know, the game screen, like the starting screen. There's just so much like design and like artwork and animation, motion. It's beautiful. It's one of the best experience I've had with any game, to be honest. Like, every single thing has really been taken into account. Like, I would easily pay $60 for this game. It's that good. Easily. I got it for $20 because I didn't know about Persona 5 until I think was it 2021? No, 2020. I actually didn't know about Persona 5 until 2020, around like November-ish. So as you can see, like, there's so many things in this game. It's just beautiful. Absolutely love this game, man. Absolutely love it. Sounds good, Khalil. Sounds good, buddy. Let me see. How long would this take me? I can't even see the time. What the heck? Okay, 11:32. I think I might do it. I might still be on for like 15 minutes or so. Basically, what I'm doing is I find value in some of them, and I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna keep this. Later on, I'm gonna really go in the detail, like probably off stream, and like add some of the things to my, like, you know, to folder or to Figma or something to understand that thing. This person talks a lot about like what the app just sucks, you know, like the Nintendo Switch app. Like, that's what this person is talking about. I'm sure like a lot of people agree with that. A lot of the people are asking for screenshots and videos. Like, I get that, to be honest. I guess. I mean, it makes sense. I'm just wondering, like, do I put that as well? Profile. Oh man. Okay, let me see here. Profile management, including screenshot or video. I know like this app is gonna have so much things. I need to still like after I so like that's a good thing. Like right now I can go broad and think about okay, what does this app need, then I can kind of go specific on like do I want to include everything or do I want to narrow it down, because if I do include everything, like yeah, this app is going to be great and it does function like the ultimate app that people want, but man, there's so many things to think about. Yeah, this is gonna be good. Let's see. Man, it's just funny to me like Nintendo doesn't even listen to like they're like, you know, the people who are using Nintendo. They don't listening to you know, us, the community members, the fans of Nintendo. You know, it just sucks. Okay, I think. Oh, actually, Mohammed, there is on Skillshare, I think another person you can actually check out the classes for design, if you do get it, is Joe Natoli. You might have heard about him, but he's pretty big in UX, I would say, and he has some classes on Skillshare, some of his classes on Udemy. If you get access to his website, like, which is I think $10 a month, you can actually get all of the courses and other things as well. So I think that's another way. I think it would be great to invest $10 and like study his courses and stuff. So I'd recommend Joe Natoli as well for design. I think there was like another one I would recommend. Let me see real quick. What else would I recommend? This might be good. User-centered approach. Yes, I have to think about more. But yeah, I think Joe Natoli would be great. I think that would be a great thing to do if you do decide to, if you want more resources. Okay, so I have a lot of the stuff here already, and I understand like what are the concerns and all that. One problem that I do see is like a lot of these are done 4 years ago, and that's the thing that worries me a little bit, because like it's been a very long time ago. I mean, one thing I can do, I guess, is like I can actually start a Reddit post, and discuss about this, and I'm sure a lot of people would comment, and like that's a way for me to do it as well, and that is a form of research. Other thing I can do is obviously like the survey I did. So I'm off the stream because it's already been like 3 hours, almost 3 hours. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to like stop streaming in the next few minutes, but I'm going to off stream, I'm going to gather all of this data, and I am going to tomorrow I'm going to have that already set for myself, and then I also decide should I have the what's it called, should I have the survey or not. But tomorrow we're going to go through competitive research at least, and we might go through user flows as well, which I'll discuss more about tomorrow. Otherwise, like by the day after tomorrow, we'll have the user flow started, so it's fine either way. I think we made pretty good progress today. Research is so important because like now, not only that I have put up like what I feel as assumptions, but I've also like proved that for myself, like, yeah, this is the common user pain points and all that. I think people just stop messaging now because of the fact that like people stop messaging for Nintendo app because like developers don't respond. Nintendo app. Let's see. I'm real quickly checking if Twitter has stuff on Nintendo app as well. So wait, Nintendo Switch, what? I guess I don't know if this is actually true or not, but please my Nintendo app in App Store Japan. This app. I don't know if this is real or not. It makes sense if this is real, but I'm guessing it's not real. Interesting. I'm just quickly checking. Okay, this is this is funny. Right here. Okay, I mean, now I kind of understand. I don't know if the app actually has anything like over here. I think I'm gonna try Google Form as well, to be honest. Seems like people do it, and Twitter, I guess some people do respond, so that's great. All good, Mohammed. It's all good, buddy. I'm about to end my stream anyways. I'm just real quickly checking if Twitter has something on Nintendo app. Okay, so Persona 5, I was just basically I was just showing that Persona 5 is a game which is actually really great. I love that game. It feels like a masterpiece to me. The whole experience of playing that game is just so fun. I enjoy it a lot. And I was just showing like a video and all that of the gameplay, which was great. Damn, even their website is cool as heck. Oh, my Twitter account? One sec. Give me 1 second. I'll send you right now. What is my Twitter account? Let me see. Here's a profile. Great. I gotta honestly like change things up for my bio and all that. It's just been so, I haven't been using Twitter a lot, so, but I should change it. So I'll change it soon. But yeah, here you go, buddy. But yeah, Persona 5 is a great game. I love this game a lot. But yeah, even their website is so cool. It shows a Persona 5 like feeling. Yeah, Khalil does some awesome things too, man. And like later when he actually starts designing and stuff, man, it's gonna be really fun to watch him. I'm like excited for that time. Like Khalil, let me know once you like actually begin doing that, because like that's the thing I'm very excited about. Okay, it seems like the Nintendo Switch app is just like yeah, they don't have anything on like the online thing. It sucks. Pokemon online app. Oh, nice. Why did you make a new one, Mohammed? Like after deactivating like the old one, was it because like you wanted a fresh start? Was it like some other reason? Yeah. Yay. Great. I'm gonna follow you too, Mohammed. But yeah, man. Yeah, I'm actually gonna like now compile the notes for the Reddit. Like I have a lot of the notes to put down, so I'm gonna compile it off stream. But I think I'm almost done with my stream actually. It's been 3 hours, so that's why. Oh, okay, that makes sense, Mohammed. But yeah, so thank you for everyone joining on the stream live. I really appreciate that. I hope you learned a lot. And today we just went through the research phase for the design. I mean, there's still like a lot of research left, but I really showed the second research, and I used some different methods that are not really used, such as App Store reviews and Reddit community. This was actually my first time using those, and I think they're great methods. For tomorrow, I am going to be focusing on competitive research, and I also know if I need a survey. If I do, I might start writing the questions already before the stream, and then I might finish it during the stream and then figure out, okay, should I put it on Twitter or on Reddit? Maybe both of them I think would be great. After that, the design phase will begin, so I'm really excited for it. And thank you again for joining me live. For the people who are watching the recording, I appreciate that so much. And if you have any questions, just comment with the timestamp and I would be happy to answer to you. Other than that, thank you so much and have a great day. I hope you do a lot of things and make sure to have fun, and I will see you soon. All right, appreciate that. Bye.